Are Crypt Ghouls any good? Actually, yes. They're basically stealth damage dealing fanatic undead. By instinct, I was trying to wipe them out every time I fought them, but yeah, that was the right idea. They're quite fierce. They're also made of glass. Please like, subscribe, comment, and donate captive souls to my Ko-Fi page or any other convenient manner. Thanks! Crypt Ghouls cost 500 gold to recruit in campaign and 125 upkeep per turn. They actually cost 600 in multi. The ghouls arrive with 120 models on Ultra, with 7,560 hit points spread between them. Honestly, it doesn't seem like that much. Armor is 10, yes, 1 followed by a 0. Leadership is 54, which is better than hounds or zombies at least. Speed is 38, which is on the faster side of infantry really. Melee attack is 34 default and inflicts poison, which is one way a flimsy unit stays alive in melee. Attack interval is 4.3, a very cudgel infantry kind of number. There is no splash. Melee defense is 25, which isn't terrific. Weapon strength is 40, split between 36 base and 4 armor piercing. So the tooltip is not kidding when it says weak against armor. Having said that, 36 base damage, that is a lot. Ungor Herd do 20 base and 7 AP. Chaos Warhounds do 19 base and 3 AP. So this is high. Charge bonus is 16, decent but usually a one and done affair where you're stuck in melee thereafter. Mass is 90 on the light side. So here's the thing. The Crypt Ghouls have Stalk and Vanguard deployment, and that's amazingly useful if you're not the AI. Just imagine them sneaking into the enemy's archer line. On the other hand, that might mean going the long way around cavalry, so maybe it won't happen like that. Still, you need to keep your options open for whatever might be advantageous. It's better than just appearing out of nowhere 80 meters from the front line and eating lead and wood in the face before hitting the main line at half strength. In the Red Line Lord skills, the Unliving Host grants a maximum of +8 melee attack and +8 melee defense. Now, simple as this buff is, it's quite a lot. That means 4 pips at rank 5 and you can have rank 0 Crypt Horrors with 40 melee attack, poison, and 33 melee defense, with that weapon strength. All of a sudden you have some serious mojo going. Legions of the Dead grants the lucky rather than good rank 7 survivors +5 melee attack, +12% weapon strength, which means more to an already healthy number for a mass infantry unit, and 15% spell resistance, just to keep Gelt from melting your troops too easily. In the tech tree, everything Crypt is lumped into the same tune. Incantations of Ushoran reduce recruit cost and upkeep by 10%, which is great for long-term use across a campaign. Strigoi Legacy adds +5% speed and +10% weapon strength, completely solid. And Cannibalistic Rituals they add the Hunger. In melee, 1/10 of a percentage point per second regeneration. Also a +50% to the healing cap, but yeah, what? Of course, that won't bring dead combatants back unless you completely top off and then get a heck off on them, but still. I remember how hard you have to fight for regeneration in some factions, so this is a good thing. So, all this said, how do you really use Crypt Ghouls? Well, I think that's simple enough. You follow rules for Crypt Radicals. Identify the target, isolate it, hit it from stealth, maul it to death and or undeath, hi Necromancer, and then slink off to do it all over again to the next target. I'm simplifying it to this because of the many, many, many ways you can go wrong. What if you're fighting cavalry? No anti-large. Well, if it's light cavalry, you can probably manage. What if it's not? What if it's heavy cavalry? What if you're fighting a dedicated anti-chaff unit that can just shred you like berserkers or minotaurs? What if you get caught out and shredded by archer fire? What if you run into Empire Knights? Well, you'll target them and get shredded over time, that's what. With only quote-unquote 38 speed, you need to make the most of Stalk, or failing that, Vanguard deployment YOLOing to deliver the ghoul payload to the target and stick to it. You don't have the luxury of beating around the bush or being pretty about it. All you can do is flood the zone with other, less damage-dealing targets like zombies or skeletons, and try to slip the ghouls in where they can do the most damage. They might go cannibal later in the campaign, but in your head, they're not here for the long haul. They're here to chew bubblegum and kick low armor entities. And the Crypts ran out of bubblegum centuries ago. Take care, and have fun brutalizing the weak. No, that's actually what this unit does, and it's not half bad at it, so make the most out of slipping them into your meat shield lines.